Hello and welcome to Obsessions of Amanda. Today I'm going to show you how to create some pantry labels, just in case what I have available to you isn't what you're really looking for. Now I chose to use Microsoft Word because one, it's readily available to most people, and two, it's easy to manipulate. It's a bit easier than trying to work with other software like Canva or even Google Docs. It gives you more features. For example, we're going to come up here to View, and we're going to choose grid lines. And these grid lines are going to help me visualize where things are going to be on the page. It's going to help me keep things a little bit neater. Now I've already made this change, but you'll want to go to Layout and change your margins to narrow margins. You don't need all the extra space on the edge of the pages because we're going to be cutting our labels out once we've printed them onto our sticker paper. So to get started, I'm going to add some shapes. I'm going to come up here to Insert, Shapes. I'm going to get a nice square. Now I have pre-measured my containers, and I know that I have a space that's about 2.5 by 2 inches to work with. I'm going to size down just a bit so I know that they will fit well. And I'm going to make my square 2.25 by 2 inches, and you can see that by looking over on the right side. There's a little width and height indicator for you. I don't want a colored square. I want a nice white square, so I am going to come right over here and I'm going to choose this unfilled square. Now the outline on your square is not going to matter. We can use that as a nice grid to help us cut when we get them printed. I want a nice frame amount around mine. So I'm going to insert another square, another shape. We're going to add the square and I'm going to put it right on the inside of the one that I've already created. Now the white square that we did the first time is going to be a nice little outline. This square I want to use as a frame, so I'm going to make it white again, and I'm going to come right over here to my outline colors. I want a black outline, and I also want a nice thick line. So I'm going to come down to weight, and I'm going to make this 3 points. And now you see I have a nice bold frame. I'm going to go ahead and add my words. The very first one we're going to create, let's do all-purpose flour. So I'm going to use 2 different fonts. I want my first line to be in uppercase letters. So I'm using caps. All purpose, and then I'm going to enter down, get rid of my caps lock, and in all lowercase letters I'm going to put flour. Now I'm using 2 different fonts. So the very first font I want to use is Montserrat. The second font that I'm wanting to use is going to be Sugar and Spice. Now you probably won't see these fonts on your Microsoft Word. These are fonts that I have downloaded from either dafonts.com or from Google Fonts, and it's really easy to download. All you do is you find the font that you want, click download, and then you add it into your font book if you're using a Mac. I want this flower to be a little bit larger, so I'm going to come right up here and I'm going to use my upsize button. I'm going to make it a bit larger. And then I want the all-purpose to be a bit smaller, so I'm going to decrease the size on that. The entire thing, not just a piece of it. Go down one more. There I have a nice little label. Rather than recreating this several times, you can simply copy and paste. So I'm going to copy my back square if I can get, there we go, copy my back square. I'm going to paste it right over here. And I'm going to go ahead and paste it again while I have it still copied. Make sure it fits in my grid lines so that when you make your cut, you're making one nice cut. You're not having to zigzag all around the page. We're going to copy this next box. We're going to paste it in each of these. And then you can move it around so that it's nice and centered where it's supposed to be. And then we're going to change our words. Next, let's do sugar. I'm going to add sugar. We'll get rid of this all-purpose because it's not necessary. And then over here, let's do oatmeal. Oatmeal. Get rid of this again, and if you feel like your words are too large, downsize them. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit different, maybe more like a Ray Dunn style look, change the font. You can take this away, and a good one that I found on DA Fonts was Moonflower. And so there you go, it makes it look a little bit more Ray Dunn style. That's really popular right now. Kind of like a handwriting type look. There are those. You simply just keep copying and pasting these. Oops, wrong one. That's okay, we can come back. Copying and pasting these all down your page until you fill it up, and then you send this to the back. If you put this on here, if you get this issue, line it back up where it's supposed to be, right click, and say wrap text, send it behind. And then you have your nice little box come right back up on top of it. You just keep adding these until you get a page full, and then you can print them. Make sure you save. I have created a basic set for you that's available as a freebie, a free printable throughout my site. I've also created a more extensive list of labels if you're interested for sale through the site. If you prefer to do it yourself, this is exactly how. I hope you have fun creating your labels, or I hope the ones that I have provided for you are awesome and work well. Have a great day.